Hi, today I would like to tell you a little bit about the most incredible ground cover perennials for the most difficult, for the most harsh conditions in our gardens or in the landscape. Shade, semi-shade and dry. Those are the most difficult places in a garden. Walsztania ternata, it's one of the most incredible plant for our garden or for the landscape, especially in very harsh conditions like shade, semi-shade and dry. This beautiful small perennial, ground cover perennial, it's flowering between April and May with beautiful or mass of yellow beautiful flowers. Excellent for the most harsh conditions in the garden and also in the landscape. Walsztania ternata. Omphalodes verna is another extraordinary perennial, ground cover perennial for the most difficult conditions in our garden. It's incredible because of the beautiful, vibrant blue or amazingly sky blue flowers, which gives amazing impact in the garden in spring. It grows in really difficult conditions, really dry soil. It forms some kind of rhizomes which helps it to spread and cover the whole area. And later in the season, they have beautiful, fresh green foliage, which is beautiful in your garden through the whole season. Pachysandra terminalis. Technically, it's not perennial, it's rather shrub, but we can treat it almost like perennial. This incredible plant with thick stems, thick rhizomes. It's very long lasting winter green ground cover. Once established in a certain place, it will only take another place around. Here competing for the space with Vinca or here with Helleborus. Pachysandra terminalis, very strong ground cover plant. Vinca minor, of course, it needs to be on our list. This is one of the most popular ground cover perennials for the garden and also for the landscape. Those particular plants have almost 15 years. They are almost 15 years old, and you can see how strong they are. They are. So beautiful carpet with dark green shiny foliage, also covered with beautiful blue violet flowers in spring and early summer. Why Vinca is so good as the ground cover? Because it's very quick growing plant with the long stems which root very easily in every node of the stems, which helps it to cover the area very quickly and quickly form very dense cover of stems and the foliage, which prevent any weeds and other plants to go through. So Vinca minor, one of the best plants as the ground cover. With no doubt, one of the most popular and one of the best plants for dry shade is Geranium macrorhizum. What makes this geranium so special? We can say that the adaptability to different environments make these plants so special and so useful in the landscapes and in our gardens. It can grow in very dry shade. It can grow in more humid places. It will just grow stronger in shade and half shade, in some cases also in full sun. Once again, what makes it so special? Probably because of those very thick roots, and that's from the species name came from, macrorhizum. Beautiful thick roots which crawl on top of the ground, which develop on top of the ground with thin roots established to the surface. Also, when foliage or the leaves are falling down, they are going between the plants and form some kind of mulch between when the plants very well develop. Those plants here were potted 3 years ago in pure clay, really no humus inside. And now we already have some nice humus between, and the plants grow and develop very good. What also makes it special, of course, hairy foliage with a lot of essential oils, which helps plants not to dry out so quickly. And of course, beautiful flowering in late spring, early summer. Once again, Geranium macrorhizum, the best of the best for dry shade. It's not only like light pink color, there are other varieties as well. Let's have a look. Spessart, one of the most popular variety, probably because of this beautiful contrast between white flowers and red calyx. Typical species of Geranium macrorhizum, a little bit taller than the other varieties. Chakor, I think one of the most interesting ones color-wise. Beautiful, vibrant, electric pink color. Wow, what a fragrant Gallium odoratum. But don't be fooled by its delicacy. This cute little plant can be quite invasive in your garden. Luckily, it's easy to eat, so you can easy control that in the garden. But once you plant it, it will cover the area very quickly, and it will give you beautiful, white, small, cute, fragrant flowers in spring, and later very nice carpet of green star-shaped foliage. So once again, Gallium odoratum. Lamiastrum galeopdolon. Not so popular ground cover plant, but it is amazing ground cover plants. Here we have variety Florentinum, which is stronger growing than the species, have better marking, better silver marking on the foliage, and also better flowering. We can see here old flower stems, more flowers and bigger flowers than the species. And of course, here we have moment when vegetation explodes. So we can see the long stems, which will soon overtake almost the whole area. So be careful. Don't let this plant overtake your garden. But there's also good news. It's quite easy to control. So don't be worried. You can easily control that. Lamiastrum galeopdolon, great ground cover plant. Bergenia, really worth mention as the ground cover perennial. Beautiful foliage, strong, healthy, leathery, big foliage, strong stems, which helps to cover the area very quickly, wintergreen, and of course plenty of different colors of flowers to choose from. Also, different characteristics of different varieties helps us to choose the right variety for the garden or for the landscape. This variety in front of me, it's Bergenia Jele.